We were lost in the train. We dance of another baby night. Oh, baby night. About to go. Fuck. Oh wow, I just ruined my flow. I don't know the song, so I was gonna edit really quick when I got to the damn book, but I can't find it. But, okay, let's go. Oh, baby, night, like a baby in day. Yeah, that's why I stopped, because I never seen Aladdin. But couldn't find the damn book, so that ruined it for me. It's 5:21 in the afternoon, and I'm still waking up, so ignore me. Chapter 11, very long. The damp, I can't hear my fucking phone. The damp prison air hangs heavy with the revelation of your ancestors' innocence. I can't believe it. All this time, you reread the fragile paper in your hands over and over, trying to make sense of your new reality. Yeah, Jesse, here we go. I know this is a lot. I think I just might need a minute. I know there's a Y, but there's a Y in front of a name. I know, I spelled it that way. But I know it's pronounced Jesse, it's just stupid. Otherwise, whatever you need. Come on, guys. Let's step out and give justice and peace. Some space. Together they head for the door, but as the room starts to clear out, you find yourself panicking more. Honestly, I'm not sure I can do this by myself. As the intimacy of what you're about to ask dawns on you, look between your friends, your eyes traveling to one in particular. So let's see if it's here. Close the not sneeze. No one is there concerned to look close to a smile, and you feel a rush of comfort wash over you. Of course. Dining away outside. You can take your time. As the door settles closed. I can only hear sound. In fact, as the door settles closed, their edges closer before nudging your shoulder with theirs. Talk to me. What's going on? It's just, I always felt like I was cursed or something. Like I was responsible for paying for what Joseph Campbell did. But to find out he was innocent the whole time. You gathered the collection of papers proclaiming your ancestors' innocence and stared at them with wonder. I don't know where to start processing this. That hand finds yours, the body heat warming your skin as they guide the documents back to the desktop. What these papers prove is that this burden was never yours to carry yet, Jesse. Not when you thought you was a killer, and definitely not now. But I learned anything from finding out my mom's history is that you can have empathy, and you can work harder to make a bad situation better, but you can't hold yourself responsible for other people's actions. My voice is going to be off, so I'm not even going to try that hard to do different voices. Because again, I just woke up. I'm still waking up. Well, I'm waking up at 5. I say it was like 4. It was actually around 4 when I woke up. But while I'm waking up around this time, I fell asleep around 10:30 in the morning. So leave me alone. Look up to meet their gaze. Isaiah looks back at you. That's only. That's cool. What the fuck? You had to let go of the guilt. I guess it does happen knowing that not only is Joseph Campbell innocent, but he's kind of a hero. Defending his wife and child like that, I take a look at people running through the family. As a weight lifts off your shoulders, and you let out a sigh, and everything becomes crystal clear. You may not be responsible for the past, but I can't let history repeat itself. Joseph Campbell deserved better, and if Ryan is innocent, we're the only ones who can help him get free. So tell me how I can help. You know I'm right here for you whenever you need. Gently, Isaiah reaches out to stroke your cheek. As you melt into their touch, you feel a comfort you only ever experience with them. You know, Isaiah always makes me feel like I can do anything. And right now, there's only one thing I want to do. Your eyes flicker down to their full lips. For a split second, you both hesitate. Your eyes meet into close quarters. Probably coming from a quick romantic moment where I make Zaire with fortitude. Damn it. Find comfort in a quick moment with Zaire to increase your fortitude score and boost your relationship. Or call in any other available love interest. The app is called choices after. The office look I did into the imaginary camera, followed by the eye roll I just did. Yes, game, I'm aware what app I'm on. Thank you. Jesus. How low can I go? How low can you go? You take it to the floor. We're calling any of the available love interests. The app is called Choices after all. You stupid. Oh, that's only 18. Okay. Like I wasn't gonna do it if it was like 30 or 25 or something. What the hell? No one. That was funny. It's like, why is she shocked? Like, without hesitation, you close the gap between you and kiss them with intensity that surprises both of you. When you separate, Zaire smiles. I was hoping you do that. Then you're gonna love this. You know, I can knock myself further by getting coffee, put myself right back to sleep, and then waking up when it's dark outside. Yeah, that's not happening. I want to at least pretend to be awake for a few hours. Press yourself to Zaire, reaching for the hips to ground yourself, only for them to catch your hand. But, are you sure you want to do this? You just got some pretty big news, and before they can finish, you lean forward and cover their lips with a gentle kiss. I don't know how much time we have left, or what we're gonna find when we leave this room. I just know I want to feel alive right now. But you, it's so hard trying to do that voice. Cause now I gotta speak higher, so I don't sound like this, you know. Zaire's eyes meet yours dead on, staring intently. Now I'm gonna stop. Direct eye contact with anyone else would leave you feeling awkward, but with Zaire, it's the easiest breathing. With you is my favorite place to be. They capture your lips in a slow, passionate kiss, and as you open your mouth to them, you guide them back against the warden's desk. Noises. The content hums as a fire deep in your belly, and as you find yourself needing to be closer, you tangle your fingers in the knot of the tie. Too many clothes. You or me? Both. I just want to feel my skin on yours. You have fistfuls inside your sweater vest and yank it over their head before untucking the button down and setting it to work. In seconds, they stand before you, their chest bare, and you stare at their hungry eyes. You reach out and grip the back of their neck, using a thumb tucked beneath their jawline, turning their head, catching them from every angle. You have the cutest lips. I was better to kiss you with. For this Red Riding Hood. This Red Riding Hood. Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you have. The better to see you with, my dear. Grandma, what big ears you have. Now the better to hear you. Grandma, what big... Okay, damn. Wait a minute, one feel insecure, bitch. Shut up. Don't ever disrespect your grandma again. Damn, like me that pie. I think that's how Red Riding Hood went. I don't know. I never read or no, see anything about it, so I think that's how it goes. Brush your lips across theirs, then work your way down to lap at the hollow of their throat. All the while, your hands wander, getting progressively lower. The softest skin. All better for your touch. Okay, that's what they're doing. Your hands skate across Zaire's abdomen as her eyes sink closed. Your hands widen the back of your head and guide you down to the chest. Your tongue swipes at their sternum. They shudder. And you taste delicious sound. Jesse. In an instant, your lips crash into theirs, and together you move as one. Your tongues taking turns tasting each other. Zaire's hands clutch at your clothes, pulling you in and holding you flush to them It's something you can't take anymore. Don't get this off. Adjust it to the clothes separating you, and further you repair your overheated skin. Stimulated by the cool cooking air. I need to feel you. Tell me where. Yeah. Hey, choices. Do you know who made Terrorfest? I thought this wasn't that kind of book. For this not being that type of book, why are there so many of these options? I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, like, damn. You killed off the first potential love interest. Like, oh, okay, cool. That's great. I don't think I would have gone for them anyways. But, like, damn. You just killed them off before I can do anything with them. and then what about for all the people who like Coda? Cause like, oh, it was fine, cause it's not that type of game. But it's like, into these scenes, it's like, well, damn. It seems like it's acting like one of those types of games. I could have had Coda. Not that I'm complaining. You touch fucking Zaire. You touch Zaire. I will find you. Anyway. Right. You clutch their hands in yours and bring them into your skin. Slowly savoring the moment and letting anticipation build. Here. You bring Zaire's hands up the curve of your chest, and as they take the weight into their hands, they stroke you with their thumbs. Oh. You like that? God, yes. As they quicken their speed, your forehead falls to their shoulder, and it takes everything in you to not sink your teeth to stifle your moans. Tell me what you need, Jesse. More. I need more. I didn't mean to sound like that. My voice started to go away as I started talking. As I sink to the knees, their hands skating down your abdomen as they go. You stare down at them, the muscles in your stomach cleansing deliciously. What are you doing? What does it look like? You want to feel alive, right? Their fingers find the fabric at your hips, and your chest heaves in anticipation. What? My chest heave? What the fuck? I know just how to do that. But before they get a chance, they knock on the door, and you both freeze. Are you guys okay in there? Yeah. Just a sec. In a prison? Really? You made out with Zaire. The office glare into the camera. The office glare into my imaginary camera. How you good? I don't always look at the top, the little thing that pops up on the top, cause like, you know, just like look at like, okay, but in this book I've been reading it like, how you judging me? You gave me the option. You legit gave me the option. Like, this book alone is the reason I've been like looking at the top so much, and even in other books, like catch something, like catch a little judgment, or like a little funny note they put up there. Like the first one, it's not that kind of book, and then it says the same thing. It's not that kind of book, but we'll suck for romance, so have fun or enjoy, whatever. Like, oh, cool, thanks. And this is like, really? You're doing this in prison? Wow, okay. Didn't know you were that kind of person. I'm like, you just set me up. Okay. Like, I feel judged. I feel judged, but it's their fault. They literally set that up. They're like, hey, pay for this. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I pay for it. Then do it. They're like, really? In prison? Of all places? Like, shut up. Shut up. It makes me want to read this other book again. The dog recedes, and for a moment, neither of you says a word. They both burst into laughter. I'm going to read it again after I finish Terrorfest. We'll leave it to die to bring the mood. To be fair, we've been in a while. We should probably get dressed and let them in. Probably. You hold a hand out to side your back to their feet, but if they stand, they don't let go. And you find out you don't want to either. Before all this is over, I need one last kiss. No one will get the chance to kiss again, and I need one to tie me over. I think I can manage that. Just woke up, my stomach hurts. I haven't ate. I use the grasp to pull you closer before slipping a hand behind your head and bringing you closer. You close your eyes in anticipation for a hard and fast kiss, but that takes the time opening to you and delving deep enough to draw out a moan. Noises. Because if you hadn't suggested it, I would have. Another dog sounds at the door, won't pitch it this time, and you roll your eyes. Alright, we're coming. Hastily you get dressed, and the air got blown up with a sigh. Ready to face reality? Squeeze Aya's hand one last time, and as you let go, you nod solemnly. I'll already be. Let him in. The door swings open wide, and one by one, your friends fill in, all eyes on you. You have to find evidence that Brian didn't do murder. Brian didn't works. Just as right, if you let an innocent man rot in jail. But when we decided he was innocent, I was all in one room just trying to prove a hunch, but Jesse is something you made your mind up. What if he actually did do the murders? I'm lucky on this one. Murder or not, he's clearly a threat. He broke in and attacked us. I know that fuck me, I said Jason. Jason? What the fuck is Jason? Okay, I'm tired. I know the Joseph Campbell revelation got you all fired up, but we gotta think this through. All the different options weigh on you. You're forced to block out the noise and go what you got. I really think he's innocent. But even if he's not, he deserves a real investigation with actual evidence. Not a cop yelling in his face until he cracks. If Joseph Campbell had gotten that, everything would be different. If there's one thing we should learn from this history, is that the authorities on this island will do their jobs if they can take the easy way out. And they won't, then we'll just have to force their hands. Alright, so what's the plan? I can't do a Spanish test. I cannot. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. It's just so bad. My attempt one is bad, but then when I actually make one, it's like, I'm also apologizing for it as well. We're going to try down that cell. Turn over anything we find, and hopefully stop another man from being railroaded by the MIPD. Joseph Campbell was wrongfully convicted of murder, and we only found out the truth decades later. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. I guess I can find that. As the process up against the warden's desk, and as your eyes follow his hand, the corner of his spreadsheet sticks out to you. You pull it out from the mess of the desktop, and a relief washes through you. It's the roster. Ty, you found it. Roster. Oh well, don't mention it. It looks like the cell is on the other corridor. Let's hope we'll be able to find something that can confirm where Brian was during the murders. Okay, but what if hope's not enough? Better yet, what if we get all the way to the cell, only to find out Brian never stepped foot in? And then we just have to search the rooms on the way. He tried to roster before stepping out of the office and pointing to the left. Looks like it's that way. Go to the hall, searching guards, barracks, and a prison yard on your way to Brian's hideout. Shiver runs down your spine. Can you imagine spending years in this place? I mean, that patch of dirt is all they got outside the world. At least when Joseph Campbell seemed like a monster, I can imagine he deserved it. But now, it's horrible to think he spent all that time locked away for nothing. When his door was blown, he looked over to where the heist should be, only to find him several feet back, frozen in place. I can wait to that. You backtrack toward him, but Tyson doesn't budge. He just stares straight ahead, almost dazed, and when you follow his gaze, it's locked on the door to the prison's infirmary. What's going on? You look like you've seen a ghost or something? Nothing. Sorry, I just get a little weird around hospitals and stuff. I always have. That's okay. There are plenty of other hallways in this prison. We We just took the long way around, and I was freaked out of the dog walking past it, Jesse. I got freaked out because I thought I put my head in and see if there was any sign of Brian. Even that was too much. I want to be braver than this, but I just am having a hard time. I'm so lucky yours I wouldn't mind taking a look. Hey, you guys, before we can get the words out, Tyson grabs your arm and gives a squeeze. We look back at him. He's throwing his eyes away from the door and toward you. I want to do it, but would you come with me? Jordan Tyson searched in the dormitory to learn a little about his past, but Japan, and a creature fortress guard. Why? Why is this one diamond more than the freaking scene with Zaire? What makes this like a better premium scene than the other scene by one diamond? Up ahead, Lucky and Zaire turn back to look at you. What's up? You find something? Tyson and I are going to check out the infirmary real quick. Just be sure. Okay, we'll stick around here and check things out. I have a bandage under my eyes. When I squint, it just pushes up closer. Yeah, it feels weird. But the amount of squinting I'm doing in this game, like, as I squint again. You take Tyson's arm, gently quelling his shaking as you enter the infirmary together. See? Nothing to be weird about. This place hasn't been used in a long time. Yeah, I guess not. As Tyson stays near your side, you poke around a bit, hoping to ease his mind. But every step you take just seems to make him tense up more. Ty, you can go if you want. I'll clear the room. Make sure Brian hasn't been here and... No, that's not... No, that's okay. It's kind of nostalgic, actually. It is? What is that? I'm sorry. I don't want to pry, but if you want to talk about it, I'm here. It's okay. I don't mind. I was just a preemie baby. My mom died. That was why my immune system was so bad. I caught almost everything. Chickenpox, measles, mumps, mono. You name it, I got it. Really? I had no idea. I don't talk about it much now, but I was pretty much in and out of the hospital my entire childhood. So that's how I fell in love with this science. A lot of science makes sense, but how on earth did you catch up with everything else? Weren't you missing a ton of school? Yeah, but I was sick. My mom would come to the hospital and homeschool me. It got to be a little ritual. The nurses loved on how on top of things she was. But I spent so much time with all the kids at school that I was contagious, so I called me sick kid. I thought maybe if I doubled down on my grades, to call me smart kid instead, but it turns out when you're a scrawny nerd, the best you hope for is Sheldon Cooper. Ha! Ha! Reference. A reference I know. So, basically all you did as a kid was learn. No sports or clubs or anything. I tried out. For a second I found something I liked. I got sick again. My mom would drive me back to the hospital. I feel sick and feeling in your stomach, but Tyson just continues on. That's probably why I'm so weirded out by him. Part of me feels like I walked back in and never walked back out again. That's valid, but the odds are in your favor. After all, every time you walked in before, you made out, right? That bothers his mind, clearly trying to formulate the best way to put something. Yeah, well that's because it turns out I wasn't really sick at all. What? My parents got divorced when I was 12, and after my dad won the custody battle, he brought me home and told me the truth. My mom has Munchausen by proxy. It's a condition where caretakers make up fake symptoms, or even go so far as to create real ones in children. Oh my god, I understand Eminem's line in the cleaning out closet. Victim of Munchausen syndrome. Syndrome made me believe I was sick when I wasn't, till I grew up. Now my blood makes you stick to your stomach, doesn't it? Wait, your mom just kept you in the hospital because she wanted you to be sick? I guess the same way I felt like I need to be the smart kid. She felt like she needed to be the mom of the sick kid. Dad, I'm so sorry. Can't imagine what you went through. I mean, she kept you cooped up in the hospital for your entire childhood. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't let you gaze to give it a room a half-hearted once over. Instead, you lay a hand on his shoulder. If being here gets to you, Guess it'd be too hard for you. I get it. I'm no stranger to manipulative parents. My mom only had me to get my father's money. My whole existence was a manipulation. It's fine. Under your guys, Tyson muscles sees attention in his body, making itself known any way it can. I didn't see her after the voice. My dad never said anything about her, so it was almost like it never happened. But what's done is done, and all we can do is move forward. He says it resoundingly, as if expecting you to agree, and a person thought nudges the back of your brain. That's true, but it did happen, Ty, and it's not helpful to keep it all bottled up. Okay, maybe it was awful to have my whole existence defined for me like that. My dad always said there's no use in dwelling. Oh man, I have to act like one. Your dad wasn't. Your dad's way isn't the only way to be a man. And beyond that, men have feelings, thoughts, and emotions like everyone else. Especially after such a life-changing experience. Yeah, men have fucking emotions. Besides just fucking anger. I will. Tyson's size, shoulders sinking, and tension in his frame melted away. Your words gave him the permission he'd been seeking. I don't normally read Terrorfest like in this way. I try to keep the commentary to like minimum, if not like none. Right. But again, I'm tired, so I don't really fucking care. The next chapter, I will go back to how I was normally reading this. Whenever I talked about it, me and him, I didn't want him to think I was weak or be disappointed in me. I don't think a weak tie. Being vulnerable with me like this, just shows me how strong you are. Thank you for trusting me with this. I know it couldn't have been easy. That's just it, Jesse. Touching about his head, smiling shyly at the floor as the toe of his shoe plays with a loose floorboard. Whatever he's talking about my past or visiting the last place I thought I want to be, everything I think is going to be hard because it's that much easier whenever I'm with you. I think that's the best compliments anyone's ever given me. Full surge of emotions well in your chest, and before you know it, you're captured precisely in a bear hug. Okay, Uncle. You pull back, well, and what happened is you rarely felt in the days you've been here. We should probably get back to the others. It doesn't look like Brian has been here. Right behind you. Why do you say Uncle? Why is it Uncle? I don't. As you rejoin your friends, Zaire calls out from down the hole. Hey, what was Joseph Campbell's son number again? 186, bunk A. Why? He peered down the hallway to find Zaire standing outside of his cell with his door hanging wide open. Guys, I think we found it. Once you step inside, you process this is the place. The small space is crammed with modern trash to your circumference. Wow, I can't believe someone would live like this voluntarily. He didn't see him when he chased me home. Sloppy Joe is this guy's idol. I'm sure he was drilled. There's a bunch of canned goods over here and some water. And here's his work badge. And this is Brian's badge, alright. Okay, I guess we should start looking then. Spread out across the small cell, broken, drilled a few belongings Brian has. Toss on the top. Toss on top of the bottom bunk. You find a spiral notebook. Leaf and drill a few pages. You see it's full of family writing. You guys, I think I found his journal. Yikes. I don't know if I want to know what's going on in that guy's head. I flip through more carefully. A few pages catching your eye. Looks like he wasn't a Terrorfest fan either. What does he say? It's the time of year again when Rock Island becomes a hub for insufferable tourists and horror fanatics. I don't appreciate Joseph Campbell's story. They just want to see him as another movie monster. Only I understand the full extent of his genius. It's just me, or just giving general fan vibes. I read stuff from message boards more violent than that. Yeah, he's a screen murderer. What else is in there? He just gives you the rest of the journal, but it's only more of the same ramblings. No mention of any other murder victims. Nothing really. I mean, it proves Brian obsessed, but before you can finish, your eye clutches on a sudden flash of red light. Almost as quickly as you register it, it disappears. Wait, did you guys see that? See? What? All of your friends then look at you confused, but you would just wait. That's a light or something. Wait, there it is again. Climb on top of the bunk and reach towards a dark lump affixated to the ceiling, only to end up detaching the camera. Look. Why would Brian have a camera in here? Is that to say all the robbers and thieves have left the building? You turn over to see a sticker from a label maker. Probably of the Malay Chronicle. I bet this was Bex's. Whoa, so what? Did Brian kill her and take from her? I don't think so. Bex once told me she had eyes everywhere. This must have been what she meant. That's majorly creepy. Definitely, but if Brian was here during some of the critical events, he can't be a murderer. I'm gonna look at the footage before we get happened. I better know what time it was roughly. Honestly, how little we've been sleeping these days. All are starting to run together. Not for me. It's one of the worst days of my life, and I might not remember who did it to me, but I damn sure know what happened, Jesse. I know damn sure when it happened. Jesse tried VPN yesterday. You find the clip with the right state stamp, and then fast forward to the afternoon. It looks like he just got like he got back just before 2 p.m. Started writing his journal, took a nap. And he doesn't leave again until almost 2 a.m. today. There's barely enough time to get into the state before he broke in. So Brian was here all evening. We have the video evidence to prove it. Then he can't be behind the murders. Which means if real killer sit out there. As if on cue, John D. whistles, goes through the halls of the prison, and immediately your friend's faces all filled with fear. I was about to stop myself to say, can the whistling shut up for a second? I can't read. They're not out there. They're in here. Everyone stay together, okay? We're about to make a run for it. Quickly you gather the evidence, holding it close for safekeeping, and peer out into the hallway. Alright, let's go. Evidence in hand, you push into the prison's hallway, going back the way you came on the quest for an exit. So you know this place better than the rest of us. You realize, which way do we go? Why do they know the place? Oh, it's because of the tunnels. It's because of the tunnels and they've been in here and wandered around. Because not that, why else would, like, Zaire? No. I'm extremely slow. Why do they know? What do they know? Why do you know? I think if we follow this hall all the way down and then take a right, we'll pop out the side entrance. Sounds good to me. Everyone? Noise. Before you can finish, Tyson cries out, and your group stops suddenly. Ty? You turn to find a huge hole in the floor where Tyson had been, and where you had almost fallen earlier. Lucky crouches in the hole. Ty, are you okay? Wait for a moment, still making noise, only for a groan to echo back. I'm fine. I wouldn't come any closer about you. You might fall through too. Who are you? I'm not sure. It's too dark to tell. Is there a way out? Not an obvious one, but from what I can feel, I think we're in the hallway. As the whistle sounds again, break out into a cold sweat, and from the position down the hall, Larry calls out, Jesse, we gotta get out of here. We can't just leave Ty. You guys go on, I'll find a way out. But, yo, the longer we're all here, the more likely we all to end up victims. Get lucky, then quickly climb to your feet, Terry after Zaire at the end of the hall. Come on, I think I found a shortcut. We just need it. Suddenly every door closes and latches shut with a bang, blocking out the end of the hall. From the other side, you can just make out a muffled scream from Zaire. Zaire. Game. I'm gonna hurt you. It's a security measure. Okay, the prison's wired for the doors to close during an emergency. The bastard's trapping us in. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, okay. Lucky grabs your arm and drags you through the hall until you come to the crossroads. Like, was I just saying about Zaire? Don't touch Zaire. Don't dance with fucking Zaire. After this, I'm getting food because holy shit, I'm hungry. We gotta get out of here. Initially, Zaire said that we could follow this hall all the way down. I'm almost certain they said left. Are you sure? Because I thought they said right. You look down the new identical hallways, your heart darted in your chest. Let's go left and just come back if that's not it. As you started down the hall, another large security door swinging shut behind you, sharp and lucky on one side, and you were alone on the other. No. Lost and alone, you look around. I can't afford to stop moving now. I've got to wait. I can't find a way out of here. I don't know what Zaire was saying in any direction. And if they did, oh. You look around, orient yourself in a narrow passage on and spot a big hole in the floor a few yards away. Zaire said the tunnels around underneath this place. If I can access them, I should be able to come out anywhere on the island. Carefully, you get on the floor and lower yourself down into the tunnel. But you go to drop to the floor, feel your feet getting up in the water fabric. What's that? Your eyes adjust to the dark. You see the fabric is the clothes of a long dead miner. The coveralls and headlamp barely hanging on skeleton bones. That headlamp may be the only thing standing between me and from around in the dark. Join the miner's coveralls and headlamp to zip through the tunnels and boot you for your score. The fuck? Do we have to take the whole outfit? We can just take the fucking okay. So we take the whole outfit instead of just taking we only need the light, but we're taking the whole thing for what I need. Sorry about this skeleton guy, but I promise it's 40 cards. As you finish yanking up the jumpsuit and fasten up the headlamp, something twinkles in the pocket. I put tunnels, thank God. Okay, fine. You fumble the headlamp as you head off down the tunnel, breathing a sigh of relief as it turns on. Only for your stomach drop as the lunatic killer heading down the tunnel right for you. Hello again, Jesse. Scream. Bro, hesitation, you tear off down the tunnel, not risking a look back. Maybe I would find them in here, but maybe I can try to slow them down somehow. Okay, if you just make out a large minecart, take it up most of the tunnel. You lean over as you approach the cart. You notice it's full of heavy slate and rock. Just call me Jesse the Builder. You quickly unload the first layer to the ground, and without your headlamp, the stones are imperceptible. Question mark. As you set up again, you keep an eye out, and sure enough, you hear as the killer trips over the rock and takes a painful tumble. Son of a... Yes. You turn around, bend, and like the tunnel, and able to make out what looks like the side patches lighting off to the right. A wrong turn right now could get me in big trouble, but what if it's a shortcut out of here? Yeah, the map of the mine of the pocket of the coveralls, slowing down only a little as you study it. Okay, it looks like the path straight ahead should lead me to a ladder and a trap door that opens to the guard's office. If I to the right, it should take me out by the road. A ladder from 100 years ago can be riskier. To the right it is. You shove the map back in your pocket and pick up the pace, through enough to the right towards the road exit. Sure enough, before long, you see daylight ahead, and you skim up the rocks toward a small opening. Yes. Okay, fine. Get the coveralls. Credit. Represent B, you wiggle out, forcing yourself through the opening up onto the street. Above, the world looks normal. On the map, I have never known this little gap, no bigger than a bucket, led to a whole underworld. I can get to the police station and get them the tape. That should be enough to keep Brian out of prison for now. Almost 6 in the damn morning. No, not morning. Almost 6 in the afternoon. Which is close to the time I wake up normally. As you approach the Terrorfest celebrations, that's not a thing. As you approach the Terrorfest celebrations, you pick up the page, shoving your way through the now racist crowd. Hey, watch it. Sorry, men's freedom is at stake. But you don't slow down and pause, look back, Instead, you grip the camera tightly in your hand so you reach the steps of the police station. There, the reporters mill about, waiting for the next information drop. To the porter, Mayor Jackson, someone. Jesse, what's going on? A conspiracy, that's what. I hold in my hands evidence that Brian Bunyan is innocent. I believe the NYPD, under the direction of Mayor Jackson and the reporter, forced Brian into giving a false confession. But why? Let's find out, shall we? Righteous indignation floods your system as you shove open the door. But as you step into the lobby, you stop cold by the massacre in front of you. Huh? The bodies of several officers lay slain on the floor, and among them you spot 3 familiar faces. Together your hand drops to the floor, and as it lands in a puddle of blood, you let out a piercing scream. No.